Hello everyone. Today I'm going to try recording from a little bit different angle. I have the phone turned horizontal instead of vertical. We'll see how it goes. You can already tell I'm having a hard time figuring out where to look, right? So today I'm going to discuss a little bit more of a controversial topic, right? And the topic I'm going to bring up specifically today is family isn't family if they aren't loyal to you. This is one that I've had a lot of friends argue with me on, a lot of colleagues that have argued with me, because there's a common perception that you always help family, that no matter what you do, no matter what they have done to you, you give family more chances. You keep trying, you keep going through it. And I have seen absolutely disastrous results in people living by this ideology. So what do I mean, first and foremost, when I say family isn't family if they aren't loyal to you? Loyalty is a big deal, right? And when I say they aren't loyal to you, I mean that they only think of themselves. They don't care what harm they cause you. They only consider what it is that they want. Their objectives are the only thing that matters, right? Are the only things that matter. That is a tough lesson for a lot of people. And I'm going to give a few examples, right? I've had friends of mine who have been just torn down by their family. The one example I will provide is a female who was tremendously ostracized, right? Her mother passed away when she was very young. And her biological father's side of the family didn't really care about her. Her mother's side of the family didn't really care about her. And she ended up falling into the hands of a friend's mother after her mother passed away. And bear in mind, she was a teenager. She was still high school age, right? And when her father's side of the family found out that she would be getting Social Security, all of a sudden custody became an issue because that's money for us. And they took custody of her and took that payment and didn't give her a cent of it, and then threw her out as soon as those payments stopped. And these mistreatments did not stop, right? They constantly belittled her for her weight, for her appearance, for her freckles, everything, legitimately everything. They gave her such a significant complex. They even abandoned her in a foreign country. And with her passport in their possession. So she was lucky to be able to find her way back to the United States, and she would be shamed relentlessly for not wanting to give those family members another chance, right? And I remember talking to her about these situations, and this was in a time period where she was still entertaining the idea, and she was allowing these family members to just belittle her and degrade everything that she was, everything that she did on social media. They'd always let her know how she wasn't as successful as them and all these other things. And it was heartbreaking, right? Because you'd see this and you'd see the pain in this poor woman's eyes, because she wanted nothing more than to be loved and accepted by her family. And her family was so awful for how they were treating her. But her eyes was, this is my family. I got to give them a chance to do right, don't I? Blood's thicker than water. I've had male friends, multiple iterations of male friends, who have been just violent issue after violent issue, drugged through the ringer with their family members, gone to jail. I knew one particular guy who took a charge for his brother because his brother already had 2 felonies. And if you're familiar with the 3 strikes and you're gone kind of ideology, the family shamed the brother into taking credit for the other brother's criminal actions. And he ended up with a felony on his record for something he didn't do to prevent his brother from going to jail for a long time. But why? Right? Why throw your future, your life away because your other sibling can't wisen up and do the right thing? And that family isn't family if they're not loyal to you means a lot to me. You work so hard. I've known instances of people who save and save and save and save so that they can, let's say, go to college. This is a great example. This has happened a few times. Get a certification or go to college, and family member, insert whatever family member you want to put for this. Usually it's a brother, sister, uncle, but they do something egregiously stupid, get in a lot of trouble, and then they need money. Oh, I need money. I need money. I need money so I don't go to jail. I need money so I can get a lawyer. I need money. And the family member who's been doing the right thing and who has been struggling to get by is shamed relentlessly to be able to give that money, because at the end of the day, the whole family says, well, if you don't give that money, you're the reason that they're going to jail. Like that's toxic. That is absolutely toxic. If you have family members that treat you so toxically, offload them. Get rid of them. You're better off without them. And no matter what loneliness you feel in your heart, find a hobby. Find a hobby that is beneficial. And sorry, I got like a little fly. Japan gets these like little itty bitty flies that go all through. And there you go. He's caught and dead. But find a hobby that'll allow you to make friends that share in those interests that you have and supplement that void. Don't fill that void with toxic people who mistreat you, belittle you, steal from you, and just leave you in a constant state of, what do I do next, right? Like, I've never understood why people let this just a repeating cycle happen to them. Have the courage to look at yourself and say, I'm worth more. My life is worth more. My time is worth more. Don't let a family member, just because of a genetic tie, treat you any worse than you would let a stranger on the side of the street treat you. And here's the reason why I say that. Family is supposed to be loyal to you. They're your family. If blood matters to them, the way they say blood should matter to you, then they should be treating you better. They should care about the harm that they cause you. They should want to see better for you. If they are going out of their way to abuse you, belittle you, take from you, ruin your opportunities, they're worse than a stranger. Don't let them do it. Have pride in yourself. Have pride in who you are. And strive hard to be better. Now, family members do change, so I do want to caveat that. So consider your boundaries. Consider realistically what you're willing to risk, what your resilience and what your risk tolerance is for it. And if you feel willing to give them another chance, then give them another chance, right? You can let them back in and give them small opportunities. Obviously, don't just open the whole floodgate and just let them pour through, right? But give them opportunities to demonstrate that their behaviors have changed, and watch their behaviors. I will tell you, one of the biggest things is people's words are empty. In almost every case, if their words do not match their actions, then their words are just what they think you want to hear. Be careful of that. So that is all I really wanted to talk about today. And I know that there are going to be people that strongly disagree, that have this vehement feeling in their heart that you should always give family another chance, that you should always sacrifice for family. But I'll tell you, if you don't have it as sacrifice, don't do it. And don't ruin your life for someone who doesn't care enough about you to stop misbehaving, to stop manipulating, to stop abusing, to stop being a jerk to you. Have value in who you are and worry about living your life and being happy. And if anyone shames you for not wanting to participate in that other person's nonsense, Offload them too. They're part of the problem. If they really feel that strongly about that person, then they can sacrifice for that person. If they're trying to pressure you to do it, it shows they clearly have made a bad choice. You have a great day, everyone. Bye.